So I got the first email in context with my channel. So the ultra services, so they are like doing web development and well promoting uh, so online marketing and like for if you want to promote a book. Now on my on my last channel, I had thousands of views for stuff like that. So I mean, I agree. Like, why do we not uh, put away those families instead of someone like well, not instead, but like they deserve to be put away as well, but because they are female and rich and tourists. So I know that my father, so my uncle still lives there, um, also Montana. So like well, they turned into what they like in the so in elementary school. It was like so you have the Griezene. So this is the part of Switzerland that greets by Grüezi, and that's like the ones from the cities like Zurich and so on. So we have the same in in Einsiedeln. You greet with sounds close to Kurtak, the composer. So instead of Grüezi. But they don't like those rich female princesses. They don't realize in what they turned into. So my family, my parents, they 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 need this. So you would need a retreat for them, like well, mental hospital retreat. Not like they are this out of touch with reality, and it's of course the same for the ones that well injured and died with those indoor fireworks, right? Um, Now, uh, you get a lot of attention, but not for what you want. So I would like channel growth, but not like but what I did, I had this call with Romano yesterday, and the sad part is it's one of the very few persons left where I talk openly. So like for him, not much happens, of course. Like there are, also he's in a high security prison because our politics and well society intention they just don't want to tackle this problem. So what he would he's wrongly in a prison. So what he would deserve is well something like that. So like a place that is supervised, maybe no internet access, but like Verwahrungsvollzug, because he already like he the time in prison is long over. Like he got like something like 20 months, but because society, so yes, this book is like Bach's content is written for a time that is way ahead of yeah, and that's what like that's what the females are responsible for in this story. So the problem is the author, like with my book, she doesn't get that. She doesn't get that, even though the psychiatric, so forensic psychiatrist Frank Urbaniuk. Like that's exactly what he like. This is why it's an interesting case. This is not someone that was born a pedophile. He was not born gay. So it's really he developed such a hate for the women that raised him. So he was put in a forester's child home, basically, right? But yeah, you would need to read the book. There is a lot worse, like his mother and the father that blamed not the stepfather that blamed like a rape case on him before, also for his sister, an underage rape case on him before he even developed like tendencies to be attracted to girls. So unbelievable. But even worse is how society, those people that have nothing better to do than wasting money on fireworks on New Year's. It's the same with this other case I mentioned. So the one that was this undersexed that he wanted to. They discovered because he had an anal fissure in the hospital. It's not a made-up story. So that's another complete failure by the system. Of course, that would never. That should never reach the blick, but it did somehow, right? So they and everyone that eats meat is much worse because like a bull. That's how it works. So the Köfferli-Muni, so the artificial like that's too complicated in English. So the one that where you have to harvest the sperms for the cows, and so you put the bull in a rage. Then he gets this delirium and just fucks everything. So if there is like a pillow, the first thing. So that's just how it works, right? So it's not really torture if you use that as your yeah. But they don't get that. The people, they don't get that on their own. So that's what I meant when Ina asked. So that's to show again. Like I'm surprised. So the emotes from Discord somehow work on Royal Road. I don't know why. So like this Cristiano Ronaldo shocked. It works here. I don't know why, right? So like it's like this part. So this they don't make the connection. They don't get that we are playing in FFA in real life. That they have no clue of GTO, that they are too scared to apply those concepts. So that's that would be logical psychology. That would be the biggest like potential for real progress. If we can make psychology back to what it was invented, a branch of science, a branch of philosophy, not those snowflakes we have all around that study because they don't know what else to do, economics. So like because they have issues they don't dare to take, and then they learn how to like suppress that, and they never. So I have so many examples. Like family Ricklin, like family Reich. So all those families that I know that are full of psychologists, they actually just avoid. So they just like yeah, and cannot work. So why? So if you just start a therapy, the topic exit or incel issues, you will get put away. And yes, I mean I have now those insights. It's similar. So this prison is similar to so when they have like the issue is that my aunt doesn't get when there is like a ski accident. Yes, here as well. It's all about our news is now all about if it is working with our hospitals and the Rega and yes, that's important. But what they don't get is well, it didn't help much in this case, and like yeah, but like when there is a psychological urgency, so a mental accident. Well, it's not about that Rega arrives in a couple minutes. That's not really the issue. But the problem is that someone like my mother, someone like my family, my aunt, they call the well, it's not 9/11, but they call the Notfall. So still, this is why I use this backwards Burton, which is Notfall. So like I recently shared it here, I guess. This here. So the yeah, Notfall, Notruf, right? And then they arrive quickly. So when I did my protest in the Aldi, yeah, they arrive quickly. But what they don't get is they make it worse. Like in such a crisis, they make it worse. And the biggest issue, like with this inmate, my so this is the peer component, so like this Netzwerkgesundheit. That might be another task. So this homepage is it's just terrible. So I might use my team to like well so now I think it's X in but at the moment you don't find like this is better so that those so they are potentially like educating yeah but it's full of females so we would need we would need to change so because here as well like they are important but it should be the fraction should be something like 50-50 because when it matters you need this skill they don't have so they wouldn't be able to play FFA they would tilt before or poker so that's just a skill I don't know like it's definitely 1 to 7 in my experience so like the physics class you don't have many females there and well maybe this is not just based on education and if it is well they had all the opportunities around here it's still this ratio so why do we not accept this reality they are just not able to do that part and that's what is lacking well, they can just not think logically when it counts and you don't have to be on the spectrum for that like I'm I'm able to do that. It needs a lot of practice, like poker, like chess. It can help to develop, to hone those skills, but they don't have them. So in my family, the females I know, they just are not able to think proper. And my cousin, so she was Tichu, a game I introduced them to. She was actually number one in Tichu. So yes, it's maybe another example that if you teach them properly, that could change. It is just not the case at the moment. And as long as we don't take them, make them responsible, so it would be the same. So if my grandmother, it's still the same. So my grandmother nearly burned in Brissago, so the the hotel room. Well, it's all about order to calm her down and tell her that there is an insurance and everything. Like if my grandfather would have done the same, completely different treatment. And the problem is that didn't change. So my aunt is still the same. If my aunt, they are raised and always like little princesses. That's the real issue, and we are not talking about it because the whole psychiatric business, the ones that study psychology, they are themselves like that. They are neurotypical. That's not. Well, those are the cases where well, there are no issues. Those are the sheep. You don't need sheep to treat sheep, right? So that's the chaff sheep part of the population. So the ones that never, yeah, like it would be calmer, but it would be real boring. So that wouldn't work either if we would just yeah, but that changed. So everyone that is not a sheep just gets put away in the mental hospitals because society doesn't want to think on the topics that matter.